Hi everyone, Evie here, the Greek goddess of great reading. Today I will be reviewing Mitch Albom's For One More Day. Every family is a ghost story. For One More Day is the story of a mother and a son and a relationship that lasts a lifetime and beyond. It explores the question, what would you do if you could spend one more day with a lost loved one? As a child, Charley Benetto is told by his father, you can be a mama's boy or you can be a daddy's boy, but you can't be both. So he chooses his father and he worships him, right up to the day the man disappears. An 11-year-old Charley must then turn to his mother, who bravely raises him on her own despite Charley's embarrassment and yearnings for a complete family. Decades later, Charley is a broken man. His life has been crumbled by alcohol and regret. He loses his job, he leaves his family, he hits bottom after discovering his only daughter has shut him out of her wedding, and he decides to take his own life. He plans a midnight ride to his small hometown with plans to do himself in, but upon failing even to do that, he staggers back to his old house only to make an astonishing discovery. His mother, who died 8 years earlier, is still living there and welcomes him home as if nothing has ever happened. What follows is the one ordinary day so many of us yearn for, a chance to make good with a lost parent, to explain family secrets, and to seek forgiveness. Somewhere between this life and the next, Charley learns the things he never knew about his mother and her sacrifices, and he tries, with her tender guidance, to put the crumbled pieces of his life back together. The story was a very moving one, just for the fact mainly that this man, Charley, realizes the wrongs that he committed in his life when associated with his mother and his father, yearning for the love from a father who would never completely love him in return, and shunning the mother who only had love to give him. Charley was looking for love from a father who wasn't going to give it to him, and he was receiving all this love from his mother, who he seemed to not even care much for. Though in the end, you love your parents, regardless of what they've done to you. And I just thought it was a really good lesson that showed how much we really do care, even though we regret some of the decisions that we've made throughout our lives. I really appreciated the story in this book. It's kind of a ghost story just because of Charley's mother and the way she comes back into the picture. She's always at their house even after Charley has gone and he's put it up for sale, but he keeps saying he's going to fix it, and finally when he goes back after he tries to commit suicide and he finds her there, and then he goes off with her on all of these different sort of excursions with his mother as a ghost, and he discovers all these long hidden secrets about his family and about his father and about all the things his mother had to do for them growing up, and it really makes him appreciate her. And it's sad that he had to find those things out after she had gone away, after she had passed, just because maybe if he knew how much she had done for him, then he would have been a more loving and caring son. But at the same time, parents don't do that. They don't tell you how hard they've worked to make something happen for you, to make a good life for you. They don't tell you all their struggles and all their pain, because they don't want you to have to worry about them. That's not your job. They think their job is to worry about you. And if you don't have any of those sort of worries, then you're fine, right? And you're living a good life. And that's what Charley's mom wanted to do for him, even though something terrible had happened, such as her husband leaving her. And it really encompassed what a mother is, and Mrs. Benetto was a good example of that, in my opinion. This book made me very emotional, so I don't want to say too much about it. Just thanks to Emily Razzle for giving me the book for Christmas. It was a great book. Whoever told you at bookstore that it was a great find, they were right. And thank you so much for giving it to me. If you haven't yet, I really suggest you pick up Mitch Albom's For One More Day. It is a great read about a relationship between a mother and her son and how you can go about repairing it. I look forward to seeing you guys next time, and until then, keep reading.